Thank you very much, Brian. When Kyle Hoult was suffering with leukemia, he was approached by the Make-A-Wish Foundation. At 6 years old, his first wish was no child should go hungry. Throughout his illness, Kyle would go visit food banks and donate money and food. When he passed, his family decided to continue that work in his memory. Kyle's mom, Lorraine Hoult, joins us now in studio to tell us more about Kyle's story. Now, his generosity obviously quite incredible, especially during a very difficult time for him. Why do you think he wanted to do it?
Kyle was a really sensitive kid. All my kids were, but he was very particular about seeing other kids in the hospital and little ones, especially babies. That really upset him, and he just had an affiliation to try and make everybody else happy on the ward. And he was very comfortable in the hospital because I worked there, so he knew all the staff, and so I guess he felt that he was welcoming them into his home. He knew it so well.
Now, the drive started 23 years ago.
Well, it started in 1992.
Okay, so you're in your 23rd year, you said, though?
23rd memorial.
23rd memorial, okay, since you passed. How many kids have been helped in that time?
I couldn't even imagine.
A lot, right?
A lot. It's been going since 1992 when he started it. 1993 he started, so he was 7. And then when he passed in 2001, we kept it going. And so it's been 23 years since he passed away.
How nice is it for you to keep this going and seeing the response from the community?
It's really nice for us to have something to do and memorialize him and remember him. It makes the day easier. But also it's fascinating to see the uptake of the children in the schools that we go to, and they were never even born when Kyle was here. He was born in 1986, and these children are still, you know, championing his cause. I met a little girl the other day who earned $104 in Kyle's memory by creating origami hearts and selling them. And she raised $104 on her own, and she's only like maybe 7 or 8 years old. That to me is amazing.
How proud were you back when he first had the idea?
I think I was very pleased and proud of him, but also it wasn't a surprise. Just how, that's the kind of kid he was. He was always, like, he was only 6 when he was diagnosed. He was always like that. He was always caring, and he loved kids and babies. He loved babies. So yeah, he just was like that.
All right, if our viewers want to get involved, how can they help?
They can go to Neighbor in person and donate food. They can also donate online at the Neighbor website. Donations can come in, and just tell them it's in Kyle's memory. When you're on the donation page, you just say in memory of Kyle Hoult, and they will chalk that up to Kyle.
From what you've seen, how big of a need is there for this kind of help?
There's a lot of need. When we started with Neighbor, they were probably seeing or doing about 1,200 appointments a month. They're now up to 1,700 to 1,800 appointments a month. There's been a dramatic increase, especially through COVID. And so the need is greater and greater.
All right, Lorraine, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Obviously a great program that Kyle started.
Thank you.